God, come through for us. Let us know what we're needing to know at this time. Give us clarity, oh God, and give us some messages. Oh, look at that. Archangel Michael on the back, baby. I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So yeah, we're gonna get some messages from the Most High. I'm asking that the Most High speak through me and give me messages that will assist the collective on what we're needing to know at this time. So let's get started. Let me get some lotion, child. I need to buy some more. What's up, guys? Let's get some messages. Grand Rising, I am. Grand Rising, Cupcake and Cherry. Grand Rising, oh, I thought I saw someone else. Grand Rising, April, and everybody. Let's get started. What's up, Angel 101? All right, we're gonna get started. So we got the nine of swords at this time. There's an air sign who could be stressing, really. Someone's really stressing, okay? Someone could be in their thoughts. Why? Because they're trying to fight through they're trying to heal. Someone's trying to heal, but they're fighting internally. They could be trying to hold it together. I'm getting that someone is they could be trying to pray. Clarify this, the temperance. They're trying to balance themselves. Yeah, because there's something you detached from this person. There's no longer an attachment. Like someone's trying to release themselves or learn how to free themselves, get in the habit of letting go, which is good. You know, so with that said, someone's realizing that you're not dealing with them no more. And it could be hard for this person to accept, but they could be getting wise counsel from people. They could be going through a court issue. They could be, clarify the Three of Cups. They could be in a relationship. They could be in a poly relationship where maybe someone's wanting to free themselves. Let's see, clarify this relationship. Yeah, someone could be walking away from this family. It could be a family that they're walking away from, or there could be someone walking away from them. There could be a marriage that may not be doing well. But with the Knight of Swords is there could be a child hurting because of this man here. So give me more information. So we got the Fool card and the Empress in the reverse. So someone could be ending a relationship with a woman a mother who's in reverse. So this is someone who is nervous to leave, but could be leaving. They could be finding it better for them to do. Yeah, so with the Knight of Cups is someone not knowing how to handle this person departing from their life. So someone could be saying, I don't care. Clarify this. So now we have this King of Cups coming in. Tell me more. So this King of Cups is what's going on? They could be coming out of heartbreak or trying to heal from past issues because maybe you're not bothering with this person. And with that said, there could be justice when it comes to your independence, okay? So there could be changes that are going to be happening when it comes to you and your life, where you're going to be on a new journey, okay? So you could be moving forward, and this is a shocking change which weakens the foundation of someone else's, okay? So with the Strength card is someone losing power over you. All right. Even the magic that this person is doing is not working. Could be a father figure that you're not dealing with anymore. Could be a earth sign who could be under judgment. There's justice that you're getting from this person. Also, someone this a earth sign could have a child, or could be going through the justice system because of a child with a water sign, where this water sign could be feeling um left out in the cold, and she feels stuck. She's feeling stuck. So there could be some issues happening where someone's struggling with what they're going through at this time, and they feel burdened down because of a manipulative man who they no longer are dealing with. So this man is very manipulative. It's a it's supposed to be a father figure, but this father figure is coming out in reverse. So this is a person who's very inconsistent when it comes to this water sign, or it could be anybody who they dealing with. But the father sign, the father figure, this emperor in the reversal is misusing and abusing their power, or they could be, someone could be really having issues internally because things aren't going their way. There are things that this person is losing control over, and they're having difficulty due to them not being able to keep up. It's like someone's very inconsistent with their life, and now they're having to face what they could be going through, because with this emperor in reverse, it tells me that someone could be very inconsistent, where at one point they could hide it, not anymore. So someone's living in their, you know how you say you living in your truth. This could be a public figure, someone who's of status or something like that. Could be going through a lot of confusion when it comes to their life, and it's difficult because this man here doesn't have any control right now. Okay, so they lost their power. Yeah, so we got this fire sign. So he's closing out a cycle. There's a cycle closed out, and it's also due to no one being on one accord. The people that are in this person's life are not working together. They're not, everyone is, you know, going every which way. You know, no one agrees. It's no teamwork, no team effort. This is not a companion ship, you know, anymore. Like, no one is doing good. And also someone could be dealing with a man, like a, it's this man, someone's dealing with like a trans, someone's dealing with a man that dresses like a woman. That's a secret though. This man, I don't even know where my card went, but that was it was the hangman card. Yeah, someone's dealing with oh, here it is. Someone's dealing with a man. A man is dealing with another man, but this man is a woman. I mean, dressed like a woman, you know. I guess they can, you know, they consider themselves a woman. No offense, but you know, yeah, I'm just letting you know. This is a secret. A fire sign could be dealing with this. They're trying to close out a cycle with this person, but they feel stuck. And someone could be getting exposed for this too. Someone's trying to keep it a secret. They paying this person a lot of money to hush up so they can walk away and not say nothing. Yeah, but this person still wants to be with them. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, let's keep going. Maybe people that have a lot of secrets, guys. So be careful who you dealing with. Because you think you're dealing with someone who is, who represents someone of high honor. And they're no good to themselves or nobody. What else, ancestors? And it's a big one too. It's a big it's not saying it like that, but I'm getting it's someone who's like, they're like big. Anyway, we got the Five of Wands with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Someone's sad about this. So maybe this did get out and I'm just confirming it and people know about it. So let's see. Yeah. So someone could be sad about a relationship. Yeah, something's over, okay? So something's over. Someone found it hard to end a connection that they were in. Now they're wanting to heal. It's a person who's trying to, you know, put themselves back in order. They're trying to get themselves back into alignment. And with the Ten of Cups is a person who could be, you know, trying to keep it together as much as possible. All right, so we have someone knowing that something is over. So let's see, clarify this Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands, Queen of Sword. You could be a Libra. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Aquarius. There is opportunity here for you that you don't know about. Changes happening when it comes to your financial situation. Okay, so we got the Three of Swords. Someone's hurting because they've been instructed to give you something. This could be a fire sign man who could be dealing with a lot of internal pain, and you know they're under judgment for the things that they've been doing. So there is justice happening where someone could even go to jail. I'm seeing here with this justice, it's going to cause someone to feel left out in the cold. So this could deal with a fire sign. Okay, so this it could deal with a earth sign. A earth sign and a water sign have a child together. Tell me about this, ancestors. So it's a very toxic situation. Tell me more. Oh, okay. So this person don't know who the father is, maybe. So, tell me more. Yeah, so someone could be lying about this child, or they're keeping it a secret. So, you know, this is someone who clarify the Six of Cups. So there's some unresolved issues that this person has, and could be trying to figure out how to resolve issues that are really to be over with, okay? So someone's trying to, they want to close out a cycle. There is a cycle closing out where someone's looking at their results, and with this justice card, they know that whatever they did, whatever they put in is, they know why things are the way they are. So with the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups in reverse, I don't really know if it meant to come in reverse. Didn't mean to come in reverse. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a person that maybe is not walking away because they're like, I have to get something out of this. It's something I have to get. So maybe someone's wanting to get child support or something, or they're still wanting to be connected to one of these men or something. Yeah, they're still offering, but with the Five of Swords is that someone's finding it a struggle. So yeah, someone's willing to open up or get what they can from this person when it comes to maybe even the connection, communication. With the Five of Swords, is someone feeling defeated? You know, someone could be feeling angry because they're not getting what they want, but they see happiness, or they could have gotten the truth when it came to what they would be getting, because they're wanting to balance something out with this person. But with the Sun card, this will make someone feel healed if they were to get a have a new beginning. With this Fool card, someone's still not let go. So it could be a water sign woman who's still not let go of what is, you know, there could be an ending to a relationship. So she may have ended a relationship with a water sign man and a king of, this could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or a Aries. And it's dealing with a child. So this earth sign as well. So it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Yeah, so yeah, they trying to figure out how they can mend a connection with somebody. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. You hitting the like button will also put your energy in this reading. It will let my angels know that you are in you are agreeing to being read on, if you want to know, if you want to gain insight on your life. If not, then that's fine. But let's see. And thank y'all for the support. Have I ever been with a white boy? No. Okay, so we got an Eight of Pentacles with a Hierophant. But I do not discriminate, baby. As long as you a good divine being that is connected to the Most High, you have a connection with the Most High, and you are someone who can lead me, not me have to lead you. I'm not opposed to dating outside of my race. It just depends on the energy. You know, it has to make sense with God. If God says yes, then I'm all for it. But anyway, with the Eight of Pentacles, we got the Hierophant and the Three of Swords. So with the Moon card here, someone could be sad because there's an ending to a relationship. That was a Death card that came out. I hate when my cards just do that. Oh my God. I need a stand, child. But that was the Death card. So it's an ending. Someone's really hurt because there is no more. This relationship is over. Okay, so it's over. It came up in an upright too. So someone could be heartbroken over a relationship that they know is over. And the reason why they know it's over is because God says it's over. Okay? So God said, enough of this. Enough of the past. You're not going back to the past, collector. We're breaking generational curses. We're standing on business. And that's just what it is. So someone is very hurt. And it's because someone's done so much to you, trying to heal, trying to see, oh, is it working? Is it working? No, it's not working. Okay, so someone fears that, you know, they're sad because you left. Okay, so we got this justice card here. Clarify this. So yeah, this person is sad because it's over. So you could be getting justice. Okay, so you standing on business, coming out as this emperor, and I feel like there's someone who's not wanting to um let's see. Oh, that's too many. So clarify this, ancestors. Um, hold on. So there could be a child getting justice. So this is a child getting justice with a water sign who is acting real fake to a child. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, so this person secretly was manipulating a child, or, you know, just trying to they were they they're now trying to be kind, you know. This person fake, a grown ass man messing with a kid, you know, just being mean spirited and stuff, but now they're wanting to be nice. Now they're willing to invest. And because it's like when someone shows you, when someone points out your character, you know, this is why I feel tarot is good, because when someone's able to point out your character and tell you what you've been doing, even for myself, you know, I'm not afraid to have somebody tell me about myself, because I'm always willing to fix whatever is wrong. You know, even though it may be hard to hear, it's good to hear, you know, because it helps you to become your best self. So anyway, with that said, we got the 7 of Cups with the the we got King of Swords and a King of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords. So these are people who are feeling stuck internally. I'm pointing to the so the 7 of Cups has a heart on it with wings. Someone's recognizing your spirit. You know, they know you, right? As much as they may want to criticize or try to cause issues for you, this is someone who you've walked away from, who's still willing to come forward and make something work with you. But, you know, again, it's just not gonna work, okay? Because you're freeing yourself. The issue is you've made up your mind. And with that 5 of Swords energy, it's you being very, very specific about what you are going to be accepting when it comes to your life. You know, I'm seeing here that with this 5 of Swords energy and the 10 of Swords is you've been through enough, okay? So it's depleted you as well, okay? Where with the 5 of Swords energy is giving me a person who means business, someone who's standing up for themselves. You ain't gonna feel this way again, okay? So yeah, someone could be feeling defeated at this time because of, again, you've made up your mind when it comes to toxicity, toxic situations that do not serve your purpose. You are very clear when it comes to what you want, and when it comes to your emotions and how you want to feel, that is very important for you. It's very important for you because you just cannot give your energy to anybody. So with that said, you're very careful about who you're giving your cups to, your emotions to, what you're allowing your emotions to get into. Like, you're not filling people's cups, okay? Because this is what happens when you do. There is a King of Wands here who's in a very negative energy. 7 of Swords, Devil card, someone who is still upset with you. This is a person who wants to defeat you at all costs, okay? So give me info on this, ancestors. So we got the Four of Swords. Someone's out of their mind crazy. Out of their mind crazy. It's dealing with someone who sees you as beautiful. You know, this is a person, they crazy mentally. They got mental health issues. This man is toxic, okay? So let me find out what's going on with this man here, because you really have to like watch yourself with this person. They got they messed up. Tell me about this, ancestors. Tell me about this man here who's in this devil and Seven of Swords energy. Okay, it's a woman. It's a woman, and or he could be coming out as a woman, or this is you. Tell me about this man. This King of Wands. Okay, so it's a, okay, let me see. It's a man and a woman who are in their ego. So, let me see. Give me more clarity. What's going on here? Why is this? It's a queen. It's an earth sign woman. Could be a fire sign woman. What are they doing? They going through judgment. Let me reshuffle. Ancestors, what's going on here? You got a lot of people here in your energy. Okay? So these are people you're getting justice from. These are people who want a connection with you, but with the death card here, it's showing me that there is a non-existent relationship that someone could be very obsessed with. Someone's very obsessed with being around you. With this strength card, it's like your strength is causing for people to lose control of their mind. So with the Seven of Swords is someone who wants to undermine you, or see, you're on a journey, but you're dealing with people like this who are going through this. So they're going through tower moments, okay? It's a lot going on in the background where someone barely can keep up with what they're going through. Someone could be also in like despising your peace or your mind, or you know, it's just like someone got something going on. It's not healthy. Someone's messed up. They're messed up. And I'm not even gonna say what I know. It's just it wouldn't even, you're protected overall, okay? So anyway, ancestors, give me some more clarity. So give me more info. Yeah, so someone could be real hurt. You know, someone's going through it emotionally. Their crown chakra is out of alignment, because secretly they know they have to walk away, okay? So someone knows it, but they're still in this devil energy. They're stuck in obsessive energy. Tell me more. What's this child here for? Clarify this energy here. There's a lot of behavior where someone's stressing in their home, in their family home. It could be a child stressing where they're not feeling love. There's a lot of it's a lot of conflict, a lot of stress where there's let's see, what's this? They could be communicating. This father is under judgment. They're going through a lot of pain. And is dealing with money or legacy. But why is this child here? Because there's spell work being done on a child. This child ain't feeling good because of, clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an old friend that you once dealt with who wants to heal your relationship as well. There could be issues going on with children that are causes of old grown ass people, adults, that are getting kids involved in their BS, you know? So it's someone who's acting as if, I'm not even gonna go there. Well, yeah, I will. Someone's gonna be acting as if they don't know what they're doing, but they know exactly what they're doing. They also have this father figure. He's going through a lot of arguing with others. He's arguing with another man here. This could be another fire sign man that he's arguing with. Hold on. What are they arguing about? What's this argument about? It's a lot of pain that a fire sign is going through with another man. Why? What's going on here? Because someone's maybe, what's this? It could be dealing with money. It's an end of a relationship that this someone's closing out a relationship with a fire sign. Clarify the energy behind this King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles here could be, you know what? Let me look at my other. What's going on here? So someone trying to dominate a relationship where there's a lot of stubborn this relationship is built on stubbornness, friendship, someone wanting their freedom, someone not having control over a situation. And these men, they could be a part of this Masonic group and could be ending a relationship with a fire sign who could be under judgment and who could be having a hard time understanding that what used to be ain't what it is no more. So this is fair. And there are people who could be, clarify this. But he's still gonna be cool with some other people outside of this system, I see. What's the relationship with these two men here? Yeah, someone don't like this person. They don't like this man. So it's also dealing with court issues as well. But secretly, this air sign, I mean, this fire sign man, and clarify the fire sign and this emperor here, they still cool. They still cool, okay? Definitely still cool, and they're like, yeah, we'll work together outside of this, either a cult or this Masonic group or whatever. It's involving an earth sign woman who's toxic, or who they have a connection with. Clarify the relationship with this earth sign and these men. She don't feel good with these people, you know, so they're still trying to control or gain something off of a earth sign woman. They're doing things outside of this organization, possibly, where there could be someone who's kicked out of a group or something like that, because there's someone who's over this earth sign, this fire sign man, who don't want to deal with this person. And because he has connections with other people inside this, so tell me about this relationship with this King of Pentacles and this fire sign ancestors. What's their relationship? Okay, what's their relationship? Let me reshuffle. What is these two relationship? What's their relationship? They don't really have a relationship like that. It's more so, you know how some people be friends off of the fact that they don't like somebody? That's what that gives me. It's more so like, because we don't like this person, we're all gonna be cool, because we still, the goal is to always go against this person, you know. So yeah, someone could have got kicked out of something, out of an organization, a fire sign, or it could be anybody, a father figure. So we got this Five of Wands with the Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. Clarify this, ancestors. With this Page of Pentacles, the Sun. So someone's also there could be another fire sign. This could be a younger person who could be hurting, because clarify this Five of Wands. Who's these Five of Wands? What's the Five of Wands? So this could be friends or family or whoever these people are. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Too many. Clarify the Knight of Wands. This man is toxic. So there's about to be justice when it comes to who's the Five of Wands then. People who don't want to deal, who are angry at so someone's angry at this Knight of Wands. This could be a younger person, or this could be like a person who comes in and out to like stir up confusion. They could have caused pain to a child, or what did they do? There's about to be justice. What did this person do? What they do? So this is a knight. This is a King of Swords who was lying, causing confusion behind the scenes. Now they're feeling guilty for the things that they've been doing, and there could be others who could be not wanting to deal with this person because what? They figured it out. They figured this person out. This person been toxic from the past. And I'm also getting that, let's see, he could have he caused pain to a child. Okay, so him and a fire sign man did this, where it could lock this person up. So there could be someone telling on this person. They're not wanting to deal with this person. 6 8, what's this? Yeah, they're going to court. They could be winning in court because of this issue. Also, what else? Where they're gonna walk away. Someone's gonna try to pay this person out to like walk away. Are they gonna go to jail? They might not go to jail. It depends. Let's see. Will they go to jail? Will this person go to jail? See, the issue is the support people. The people that support this person is causing them to get away with crime. So that's not cool, you know. So yeah, there is a child that been hurt by this person. They may pay somebody so that they can get off free. But they still under judgment, you know. Thank you, Zach. So let's see. Peace, everybody. Let's see. We got this devil energy here. Someone having horrible thoughts when it comes to wanting to be your friend. Someone's doing a lot of magic to get you guys back cool. With the 7 of Cups is someone trying to figure out what other magic they could do. It's a fire sign man. But they're going to be feeling left out in the cold because you're not dealing with this person. With the 3 of Swords, the Tower, the Wheel, the Page of Swords, someone put themselves on a horrible journey where this is a person who stole, lied on you, and broke your heart, okay? And they want to come here. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is what this person is saying, possibly. Come here, you know? Yeah. Oh, Spirit be talking through me. Yeah. Someone's like, come here, come here. Someone wants you to come here. They saying, come here. So this could be an air sign or a fire sign. Want you to come here because they want to destroy you. They want to put you in this energy here, okay? Where, well, not the 7 of Swords. This is a person who's moving in a very deceitful manner where they're wanting to put you in this 3 of Swords energy. They're thinking on how. This is a person who's fighting with themselves on how to get close to you, how to come towards you so that they can break your heart. Can you believe there are people out here that will sit and plot on how they can disturb you in the worst way? Someone wants to make you feel this small. So with that said, someone's thinking about this constantly. So they figured it out. So tell me about it. So with this Justice card, you're going to get justice. Okay? There will be justice. This person very toxic. You are already protected, okay? So there's justice. The thing is, even though they think they figured it out, the problem is you're too much of a challenge, okay? You're too much of a challenge. You're not allowing this person in. Okay? Because you're very smart when it comes to your energy, and you know, you're fulfilled in your life and you're walking away from this person. So even though they think they figured it out, it ain't gonna happen. With the death card, that's over. So it's, yeah, it's someone who's like working with others. How can we get this to happen? You know, secretly, this is what someone's wanting. This is someone's secret. Okay? So they want to move forward. They still haven't let go of the idea, and they are constantly obsessed, constantly thinking, constantly. You just, they want to get you in that Queen of Cups energy. Okay? So with the Ace of Cups is someone who wants you to, they want you to get down with the get down, okay? Meaning intimacy. They got intimacy on their mind. But with this World card is you not having it, okay? And you're doing it in love because, again, you know, you understand that there are people who are unhealed, people who have difficulty when it comes to, they could be, someone could be struggling with, you know, someone wanting to have it their way. You know, I had someone call me talking about some, I need to see you. You know what I want. I'm like, first off, the question that I asked, it wasn't even, it didn't matter because it was just me pointing out something. But I'm like, aren't you married? You know, aren't you married? This is what I be talking about, y'all. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm like, aren't you married? Okay, this person's married. Another thing is, oh, this person wants to walk away from their happy home or something like that. But another thing is, what you mean you know what I want? That ain't, baby. I don't know. Some people be having you effed up, collective chosen. People be having y'all effed up as well as myself. It would never be a day, okay? It just ain't gonna be a day. So there are a group of people who are banking on this. Clarify these women here, or whoever this is. These are people from your past. This is family. Or family, you know, that you walked away from. Or these are people who support you. Okay. So they like, hell nah. Nah, this ain't happening. So yeah, there are people who are saying no as well. So you all are also very defensive when it comes to your bodies and what you know you deserve. It's like, that happened to me too. Yeah, no, you know, yeah, someone was like, you know what I want? I don't care. What do you mean you know what I want? What does that mean? What does that mean? You know, that don't mean shit to me. It don't matter about what you want, because what you want, it just ain't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, someone's definitely talking about something. You know what I want. You know what I want. What you want. Baby, it's gonna take a whole lot to get what you want out of the collective. Cause you ain't even balanced enough, baby. You gotta get in alignment with God. That's just not gonna happen. This is why you don't make people your idols. You don't make vices your idols. You know, I do struggle, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the phone or the internet or something like that, you know, which is why I'm gonna be reading more. Because again, everyone has a vice, you know, everyone has something, even with my eating habits, you know. But this is someone who is in a very obsessive energy where they want intimacy with you. They want a relationship with you. They want, or you know, they're trying to figure it out. But this person, yeah, they want to come out of conflict with you. They in a devil energy though. And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, this a person who's insecure. and don't have morals or values. They're not even someone needs to heal when it comes to um having issues with insecurity, because this is a person who's obsessed with wanting to come towards you as well. Also, a water sign wanting to heal y'all's connection. The devil card is here. Maybe you were cool with these people at one point, but y'all not cool no more. So yeah, there's it's not gonna work. But someone could be in this devil energy. This is a very obsessive type of energy where someone could be really scarred or hurt because you're not dealing with them. And I mean, it's just gonna be that way because it's either you or them. So with this lovers card, it ain't like you don't love this person, you know, but you're trying to heal, you're trying to recover. You gotta be more in alignment with your higher self, okay? This is gonna give you that true divine um elevation, okay? Where I just heard tweets say, feels just like heaven and a sunny day, definitely heaven. So yeah, you getting justice because you're closing out cycles properly, guys. In love. The thing is, you've done it in love. No one can really be mad at you because you've done it in love. I wish I had old voicemails that I spoke on when it came to my ex best friend. I know she has them. I wish she'd send them to me. But the last message was, I love you, but I need to take time on my own. I need to, just work on myself. Give me some time to get it together. Her message was, take all the time you want, best friend. I thought we ended it on a good note. And it did, it was like months and months. So I would say like that happened in the summertime of last year. And I didn't speak to her until maybe I would say 3 months late. It was October or November. And I didn't know that she had a much anger. I spoke with her maybe one time or two times before that, but all of this group, like, we could have really came back together. I was hoping that we could have built our relationship, after I took my break, because I needed to find time for myself. Because that was the time God was asking for. God was like, I need that time with you. And at the time, I ain't had no friends like that. I had one friend, a guy friend at the time, and he was just a person that helped me with things or whatever. They messed up that relationship. This occult, these Masons and stuff. My ex, he stopped him from talking to me. But anyway, with that said, I expected, this person asked me to go to their her daughter's birthday party, and I took the kids and myself there, and the negativity that was given out to me from this person, it was just, I ain't understand it. But I said, you know what, maybe the time that I separated from this person showed me that maybe I do need to end this chapter. And I've spoken with this person after and let her know, like, she was like, I'm glad you came. I said, oh, are you really? Because when I was there, you were real rude. You had all of your friends helping at the party, but you had me sitting down like I was a nobody. Like, you really wanted to make me feel like I was a nothing. But anyway, not to, this ain't about me. This is about the collective. I'm just trying to tell you that you did all you could do. Okay? So with that said, if someone's giving you negativity, why would you be in that type of situation? I don't want to be trying to force myself around people that don't like me. So with that said, I'm not about to sit here and be sitting in your face and you really don't like me. You're bumping me at the party like you want to fight me. Maybe I should have moved out the way or something. I don't know. But someone had a true issue with you, and now that you've ascended, someone wants to be back in your life. Like, I do miss this person, but I don't miss how I was treated. So the answer is no, because I don't trust you. You connected to people that I don't even f with. So that's the thing. Talking to the ex, got a relationship with the ex, you stressing. Like, my thing is no. Okay. So anyway, you close out this cycle. You're not dealing with this person. And as much as someone wants to sit here in your face and say, I don't know what you're talking about, the kids are confused, you know what you're doing. You know, you sit here, you want to someone's trying to build a case on you to make you seem like you crazy, like it's something wrong with you. Someone wants to put you in a situation where, oh, well, you were doing this. No, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. Father Figure. You know exactly what you was doing. You know exactly. You know, don't leave no voicemail talking about some, oh, the kid. You know, baby, stop playing games in my face. You know, you the most fakest man I've ever known, and I will be very sane. I will be very calm. I will be in my power as I say the shit that I have to say, because we both know exactly what you've been up to, what you've been doing behind the scenes with your weak ass, because you will never be able to do that shit to the collective space. You know what you're into. You know what you're a part of. And even people of authority know what you're a part of. So you can fake it all you want to. But you know good and well you will not get away with the things that you've been doing. So don't sit here try to, you know, you're not, you got some a younger person saying, is something wrong with you? You're crazy, mom. You need to go to the mental health facility. You need help. Baby, I'm as sane as I could be. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with me. Stop playing in my face, because you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. And the thing is, this person does it behind other people, so they won't look like the bad person. But people are seeing this person for exactly who they are. It don't matter what you do or say. But it's behind a king of cups. This man is as sneaky as all get out. And honestly, I wish I could see this person face to face, because this person has stirred up so much drama in your life, baby. It don't make no sense. But yeah, they're still trying to hold on, trying to remain in control, but they're feeling less than, they're feeling low. You know, they're feeling real low. So yeah, with that, you know, as a fire sign, no, yeah, fire sign man. All these people, they just want to make you look crazy. Okay? That's what the whole thing is about. They wanted to make you look insane. They are shocked that they shocked that it didn't work. Baby, I'm not about to sit here and lay down for you. You are crazy to even think about doing some shit like this. Okay? So yeah, you know, I'm not about to sit here and, you know, I'm going to do exactly what the cop tell me to do. You tell me to stay in the car, I'm going to stay in the car. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be okay. You know, I'm going to do everything that I'm supposed to do, because I know what you're doing. I know what you're trying. I know your plan. I know your agenda. I know what you're up to. I'm going to be 10 toes or 10 steps ahead of you. Because baby, you're more effed up than the collective. As much as you may want to hide that shit. I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. I'm gonna do the exact opposite. The collective is gonna do the exact opposite of what you want the collective to do. So you want the collective to be crazy, we gonna be sane. And we're going to allow you to be the one to be crazy. We're going to allow you to be the one to be out of your mind. Because no one's going to rehab but you. That magic that you put out is going to go back to you. You're going to be the mad hoe. And the real hoe. Because the collective was never a hoe. The hoe that you claimed us to be, we were never that. So, you know, that's all going to be you. You're going to be stuck in your mental, in your mind. Okay? Thank you, Joya. I know Jesus loves me. I hope he loves you. What's up, Kings Grizzly? that blowback is real facts, period. Linda, true. What's up, Brenda Jackson? Nikita, the disrespect is going back to them as they are a hoe brought drinks by a woman thinking that's wealth. Right. Living in truth. Amen. Good morning. Grand rising to you, Helena. Girl, Nikita, Nikita, Kimberly, you on point. Thank you. Yeah, because the thing is, someone wants you to be looking crazy. They want you to be like this. No, you gonna be like this. That's your energy. That's how you feel for yourself. Love from you, Kenya. Ah, oh, Kenya. That's nice. I don't care for them that much. It's hilarious. Or I don't care for them at all. I have no feelings towards these people. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe what these people are into. But it's cool. You know, at this point, I'm like, I'm going to do the very opposite of what you want me to do. You want me to be crazy. You want me to be you want me to be all these things, baby. I'm going to make you mad. Just like they were so a pastor, he preached about making Micah mad. I wish I had that sermon. But it was basically a sermon about, you know, Micah, he's a chosen being. So they you getting Micah mad because Micah's the one who is I guess gaining victory over the land, doing what God tells him to do. I gotta read that scripture. But anyway, someone wanted you to feel as if you were losing your mind, as if you were emotional and crying constantly. You know, this is a person who could be crying about a relationship now. Now, the thing is, this person's done all this dirt to you. And now that someone's done all this dirt to you, they're facing the consequences of their action because someone gained off of you all this time, and this is coming to an end. So someone's hurt because there is no more of this anymore. Someone's caught in their own emotions and their illusions. You know, this is a person who you've given to so much, who's become very abundant off of you, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I see here you gaining victory and you being more sufficient within self. There's a lot of self-love here that you have for you. This is why it's very important to love yourself, to have your mind, because there are people who want to control that, all right? But there is alignment coming for you or with you at this time. With the Lovers card, it's telling me that because of your choices, you are in alignment with your soul's purpose, your spirit. This is your the energy, your galactic energy. This is that soul love, look, that you have with the divine and your ancestors. It's easier for your ancestors to speak to you now. It's easier for your spirit team to be able to work with you now. There, because you're in alignment, okay? You're listening now. You can hear now. This is why it's very important to be alone at times. You know, first, you know, it is important. Make sure you have like maybe 2 days alone, maybe to yourself after you done been out with all your friends or family or whoever. Make sure you take time to yourself as well, because you need that time to recuperate and make sure that your mind and the information you're obtaining is yours and not other people's. Your emotions that you have are yours and not other people's, because you could be mad because somebody else's energy. Like, have you ever been mad because of how someone else was feeling towards you? You know how you know someone's can be in a very negative energy, and then you all of a sudden start feeling their energy. That's not your energy. It never was. It was more so the person who was not in a not in alignment. They were not doing, they're not doing well, so they're wanting to project that energy onto you. So you have to reject their energy and make sure that your energy is in alignment with how you're feeling. Recognize your emotions. People who get you all angry at a person that you don't know this person. You don't know this person. There are people who literally have done magic on you that don't even know you. Mad because someone else told them about you, and now they're going through karma. Like, I'm not about to sit here and do no magic on someone I don't know. That person ain't never done nothing to me. You don't know how protected that person is. You don't know that person. So you mad at this person. You want to jump on a bandwagon to be mad at a person that you don't know. So now you're going through karma too. Because that person is heavily protected. That's a chosen being. You can't do that. So anyway, yeah, spirit gonna meet you at the door. So someone in that energy, the person not in line, my energy. Okay, but okay, people magic on me, unbelievable. Yeah, April Figo. People do that. They put magic on you because they just be in a very negative state, a negative energy. You gotta be a horrible person to sit here, watch somebody that you don't know, and say, you know what? I want to show that person. I want to, this is a person who wanted to show you something. They want to give you a piece of their mind. And you don't even, you la 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 la, you minding your business. And someone comes along like a swiper no swiping type of thing. You Dora the Explorer minding your business, and here comes Swiper. If you don't take your negative ass on somewhere and go heal, lady or man, you're mad because someone don't want to be intimate with you. So you want to sit here and say, oh, she a hoe. He a hoe. I've never even met you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. And you sitting here and to my high school people at my high school, everyone who lied on me and said all these horrible things about me, people I went to high school with, baby, the karma you gonna be getting, it ain't gonna make no sense. Everybody involved in this, there will be karma. There will be judgment. There will be justice as well. So anyway, with that said, there are people who are fighting with themselves because now they're stuck. They're stuck. This is an air sign man doing magic on you. Secretly, they're doing magic with a water sign. Clarify this water sign. Water sign real angry and knowing they're mad at themselves for getting involved in something that did not involve them in the first place. They're having to heal from what they've gone through. They're in this Ten of Swords energy, and now people could be effing with them now. So everything they've done in the past, they heartbroken from the choices that they made in the past. Someone's like, why did I even do this? This shit is toxic. It's because of this toxic ass fire sign man, this father figure, who's very clueless to life and also clueless to the principle. It's the principle. It's the law of the earth, the law of it's just the spiritual law. Like, someone's broken all rules. It just don't make any sense. But this person's gonna get everything that they put out, and it's because of their wicked ways and what they wanted for you. Everything they wanted for you is gonna happen to them. Yeah. So someone's going through someone could be stuck in conflict right now. This person who's stuck in conflict knows that they have to put it to an end. And they're conflicted because they want justice with you, but your justice is leaving this person alone and moving right along. Okay? And we know that this is breaking the generational curse. So this is the biggest demon that you had to defeat. And it could still be happening now. Because not only are you having to deal with this person who has caused the issues for you, but you're also having to deal with this person's secret society that he's a part of or was a part of. I don't know if this person got kicked out or if they're having a disagreement with people that are superior to him in this organization, where there are others that don't want to deal with this person. Because the thing is, this person's done made a bad reputation for this community that were low key. Like, these people were low key at one point. You know, you questioned it, but you never knew the facts. At this point, you know the fact about Masons. You know the fact. Because other times, like when you hear about it, you're like, oh, okay, that's a community, that's an organization. Some people never ask questions. Some people knew about it, but was quiet. Others, they just they knew about it, but they never knew how serious this type of society really is. Meaning how dangerous it could be. Okay, so you know the thing is, this person done exposed their own community to the point where it's got everybody looking at them funny. And even though someone's trying to like be calm in this secret society, they're trying to represent for what they gotten involved in. They know deep down that it's toxic. Someone's trying to defend something that's very diabolical, something that is diabolical. Okay, so with that said, this is a practitioner. So their image is not holding up to what it should be. And so with this water sign, let's see, who's a part of it. She's what's going on with her? She's looking at it like, you know what, this, I'd rather, she want to do things on her own. Because the thing is, she's very knowledgeable. She could be a practitioner. Clarify the hermit. She has a lot of awareness. Clarify this devil. So she's going to continue on. Tell me more about this. She don't want to so the Page of Cups is in reverse. She want to walk away. She knows that this is not she don't want to be bothered with this community. Yeah, she don't want to be bothered with it, because even though these people could be family, she knows too much. She knows that it really ain't what it's supposed to be. She knows that. Clarify this Two of Cups, ancestors. Yeah, so she could, there's a water sign who this fire sign could be disconnecting from. Their relationship ain't doing good. And it's because someone could have lied about, why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, this relationship ain't gonna work. Someone don't want nothing to do with it. Someone don't care about it no more. Clarify this. The Ten of Cups. Someone wants to come out of conflict. They're tired of fighting. They know that it's not worth it. What they're a part of is not working for them. It's just, clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, so also when it comes to friendship, that like this could be a career. She could be getting her last money. Maybe she's getting her last paycheck from this community, and could be in a negative energy because of what she's gotten into. So she could be dating this person, or was this water sign. She don't care about this person no more. Clarify the page of cups in reverse. Yeah, she don't care. She don't want to put nothing else into it. She like, I want to come out of conflict. I want to end it in love, you know, but she just doesn't want no parts because she's feeling as if it's it has depleted her. And so this fire sign or father figure could be very upset, trying to figure out what to do. Another thing is, this woman, she has a lot of power. So you know how it could be easy, it could be hard for some people to walk away from certain organizations. Well, this person specifically was like the matriarch, possibly, and no one can really be mad at her. Okay, is what I'm getting. Because even, it's like without her, it ain't really nothing, you know. So she's like, I've done all that I could do. She walking away, okay? She's walking away, and she's still, clarify this King of Swords. These people finding it tough for this person to walk away like this, and they watching her not want to be bothered with them no more. They heartbroken because they like, well, what are we gonna do now? It's like the whole organization, because this woman walking away, it's all falling apart, kind of like. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so someone don't know what to do. Yeah, someone's walking away. Someone's protecting their energy. They like, I don't got time for this shit. Like, this is, you know, I don't see it, you know. So with the Seven of Cups, if someone's trying to figure out what to do, but they don't know. They don't really have, they don't feel as if they have any more obligations towards this society. And with the Five of Swords is someone who's very clear on what they want. You know, they like, I'm shutting this shit down. This doesn't make any sense. The hell? The helly? Like, I'm tired of this. You know, because usually it's more secretive. Nowadays, people are seeing what's going on, you know, even though it sounds weird, it sounds crazy. It's more so like people are looking at other people, like giving them the side eye. And the coven was using her to siphon energy from me. Oh, snaps. So yeah, she react on it. Who want a free reading from me? I do free. Hey, Pre, I don't know, girl, like, what's going on with you? I'm trying to ride for you. I'm trying to be there for you, but you just giving me mixed signals about you. Anyway, with that said, be careful about who y'all getting y'all readings from. But with that said, yeah, she done with that. She's like, no, I'm done with this shit. Okay? Because this is stupid. This shit is stupid. She ain't got time. And people giving her the side eye. Yeah. So with the Temperance and the Five of Wands is her possibly being mad at me for saying this of my clarity. But also, it's people fighting over money. Hold on. Yeah, people angry because she don't want to be bothered. They're trying to heal a connection, trying to heal, like, okay, well, this is what we can do. We'll do this. We'll do this. And it's like no one's getting what they want out of this anymore. With the Five of Pentacles, it's saying, no, it's just, it's never going to be right. Because first off, it's unrighteous in the first place. Secondly, spirit is coming down on these type of organizations where, all this sneaky behavior, someone's trying to figure out how to undermine a high priestess. How do you undermine a high priestess? Someone who's already up on game. You know what I'm saying? Like this person, like, well, maybe we could. Ten of Swords, it's already over. Because she ain't playing. It's leaving this person in the cold. Like, you come mess with a high priestess, baby. This person done taught you. This person done taught you their own game. Like the game. How you gonna come for a person that taught you the game? You know what I'm saying? So there could be someone who is still in this magician energy, but they know that it's over. Clarify this this Queen of Wands. Yeah, she trying to do magic to heal. Let's see, what's she doing? She want to keep it going. She trying to keep it going. Her and this fire sign trying to work together to keep it going, but they're met with confusion. Yeah, they want to come out of conflict. They want to keep it going with this devil energy. Someone don't know how to let shit go. So they're going to continue on with this, and they're trying to do magic. It's going to be you're going to get justice, collective, because this person's trying to do magic to keep going, but with this Eight of Swords, it's someone feeling stuck because there's justice being served. So these people keep messing with you. It ain't going to be good, okay? So with the Nine of Cups is someone who has to really like look at themselves, recognize where they are, or this is you who's recognized where you are. You're recovering, okay? The Lover's card here, you're not effing with it. You're not taking money from these people, and you're not being their friend. You're being connected to the Most High. You're being connected to the God. You know what I'm saying? Like God is with you. And I mean, that's just what it's gonna be. So you done broken up a cult where these people are now trying to form they're still trying to stay consistent with what they're doing, but there other people are like, this is stupid. Like, what the hell is this? I don't even know that girl. Like, I kind of like her, or I kind of like him. Why am I effing with this person? Obviously, it's not working. Obviously, this person is protected. It just don't make sense. So what am I coming for this person for? With the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant is a high priestess saying, walk away. Walk away. Leave it alone. Leave her alone. Leave it alone. So, yeah. They telling them to walk away. Everybody. They like, you just leave it alone. But let's see. These people here, they still trying to figure it out. But with the Six of Cups in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, they don't know what to do. Someone's very emotional. They want to heal. They want to make it better. They feeling left out in the cold. They don't know what to do. So it's a younger person involved in this too. They toxic. They like, they got this relationship here, but it's not gonna go good. It's just like it's over. You know what I'm saying? With the Death card, it's over. Someone knows it's over, but someone still is trying to move forward with it. It's gonna be real hard for these people. You know, they need to let it go. They know they do. They really do. And it's just, you know, people don't feel like it's not working. They can't. They are obsessed, right, King? Crying, laughing. Emma says, "You right. They do that to everybody. That's right. Beat people down. Amen. The bitch is been crazy. She smokes the drugs." I'm protected. Yes, you are, Ranita. They both young-minded as hell. Yeah, strictly dickly. I'm good. Hey, gay, she gay. He gay, she gay, but they together. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm excellent, Kimberly. How are you? Yeah, it's crazy, guys. They all involved getting the karma. Yep. Yeah, because we got Justice Collective. We got justice. All right. So just continue on because someone's very uncomfortable in this system now. This system don't bring them no type of fulfillment. Okay? So this is a fire sign man who's feeling very uneasy at this time. They got they chess puzzle or whatever you call it, that chess, the little thing in their hand. They got that in their hand, but they know that they lost the game, baby. Look at this. You see? They don't know what to do with it. They lost the death card. I wish I had a card that said tomato sauce. We got the nine of sword. Someone's in this nine of sword energy. Okay? You defeated the devil. Yeah, and now this person is in this five of pentacles energy. They gotta be. Because I mean, what else is gonna happen? Alright? So with the king of cups and the five of pentacles with the chariot is someone having to move on with their life. In this sad energy. And there could be a younger person who's feeling as if they're at a dead end. So clarify this page of cups. This person watches you constantly. They sneaky. They see you gaining victory. They're watching you. They're heartbroken. They very heartbroken. Yeah. And it's gonna be, clarify this, this air sign woman who's dealing with all these people, they're all look at this. They arguing and trying to figure it out, scrambling and they scrambling and tussling, you know, talking, communicating. No one's agreeing. Someone's like, calm down, like we need to figure it out, you know. This is an air sign woman telling everybody what to do with the sun card here. She's trying to maintain this relationship with people. Yeah, she's trying to maintain control. Okay. If that's not the case, then this is you gaining abundance. And there are people who are in a very scattered type of energy. You know, this three of cups with the five of wands. People who are feeling conflicted about coming towards you. Someone wants to come towards you. They want to make their way to you. But with this eight of cups is you learned that lesson. You learned that lesson. You're fully aware of what you need to do when it comes to your life. And it's never going back to the past. Because if you go back to the past, it's going to open up that cycle again. Now, you may not feel free right now because there's still a lot of negativity that's going on behind the scenes. I don't know how this energy is going to fade out, but something has to give. And, you know, we got to wait on God for that. But in the spiritual realm, it's definitely something that's over. You know, the ancestors, even the peoples whose ancestors were against you, are like, we cannot fight. My thing is, okay, so I I work with, I won't say I work with the Orishas, but I know that Orishas work with me. I know that maybe you don't have a altar for your Orishas. There are people who are very, very, like, they don't play when it comes to their Orishas. These are Orishas that are getting fed every day by spiritualists, and that's good. But these people who have these altars, who worked up against you, they the Orishas are cool with you, and you don't even have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do all that. The Orishas still work with me. Okay? And I don't even want to say, especially, this, no, all the Orishas F with the collective, the chosen, because that's just a part of our genetic DNA. That's a part of our DNA. And it's nothing no one can do about that. So you may not, you know, physically, because it can be a little pricey working with the Orishas, because they, they're like really high. They're high scale, prestigious ancestors. They want the best, the top of the line. And if I had it, I would do it, but I ain't got it like that. And they understand that, so your prayers are more than everything, okay? More than anything, your prayers are very, very helpful when it comes to your spirituality and your connection to the Most High. Make sure you have that. And make sure you do give gratitude to the Orishas. Because for me, I don't work with them. I used to, but I don't do it like I would like to. And I will eventually, once I get, my financial situation together. But your Orishas F with you, okay? So you may not be the one that have to do all that. Like, I don't have to do that to be protected, because I know I am. If collectively, if we weren't protected, we would be effed up like them. They're effed up. The Orishas are working against these people for effing with you. You're not doing nothing. You've not bothered anybody. Tarot is considered a form of divination, which is the practice of seeking insight into the future of hidden things through supernatural means. Well, I know you wish that you could be someone who did everything you're saying that we do. Yeah, we do that, and we're protected. So it doesn't matter what you say, because are you protected? It's one thing to sit here and say tarot is do, and it's another thing to actually be protected and have a relationship with the Most High. It's just, baby, everyone talks it, everyone speaks it, but are you really about that life? Step on the good side. Okay? You wish. I know you wish. But anyway, with that said, yeah. So I knew you are your mother. D asks that question. Are your mother she'll live? Oh, you are your mother. Yeah. Literally just chilling. Yeah. Sarah says, and the church had it demonized. Yep. Yep. What's up, Sarah? King said, yep, that part. You wish. What are you doing? It's evil. What you are doing is evil and against God. And it says so in his word. Amen. You wish. You wish you were protected. You wish. It doesn't matter. We are the living truth of what God is doing. Okay? So you can say what you want, but deep down inside in your heart, baby, you wish you was the collective. You wish. That's why your name is You Wish. Because you wish. You wish. I know you wish. Okay? Change your name, baby, because you going to always be wishing. Anyway, Maisha says, amen. Yeah. What's up, Q? Molly. What's up, Molly? Emma. What's up? Oh, you look just like your mother. Oh, thank you, Emma. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I know a lot of people are watching me, I think, because I do have my mom on my altar. So I don't like when what you saying that it do hurt, but it's like I have to get used to it because I don't know what's happening. Like I don't know why you would say that, unless you know me, but or unless you know my mom. That's right, girl. Period, Sarah. Hi, Miley. Amen. Jesus' name. Amen, Emma. What if life was bought finding something you can't believe, but everywhere you go, it's something to believe? What if life finding was about finding something you can't believe, but everywhere you go, it's something to believe? Shoot, that's what it is now, I feel. You right. Rita, I say a lot today on your stream. I'm enjoying this. Thank you for the clarification. Oh, you're welcome, Maisha. No. Okay, Emma. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Maisha. You wish. Think back to the time that you learned this evil crap and ask yourself, girl, gone somewhere. Little Wing 33. Thank you for being your truth bringer. Keep going, sis. Hugs. Oh, you welcome, little King 333. Thank you. Thank you for being here, guys. In chat. Dip Nate Natsty. Oh, what's up, TikTok? My bad, everybody. Dandy Andy. What's up, Dandy Andy? Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what you call it. The gift. Thank you. Thank you. Much love to you as well. And everybody on TikTok. What's up, heart? Okay, guys. So let's get back to this. So there is someone who's hurting. They're going through karma. Okay. There's a King of Swords. This man is angry, manipulative, and mad of your clarity. So what I was saying is these are people who want they want they didn't want this much exposure when it came to certain organizations, but there are people who are catching on now, and it's not good for a lot of people who feel this way, and so they could be mad at a particular person for doing what they did, but this person was the key to the world, or the key to people recognizing what really is going on, because even though it may have been exposed, it's not that much even though it may have been exposed before, I don't feel like people have really looked into it like they are now. Okay, so with the Two of Swords is someone could be stressing about money too. Yeah, it's a money that someone has to walk away from. Someone's hurt about money. Yeah, something's over when it comes to money. Yeah, someone's gonna be feeling really broke in the end. Okay, so yeah, someone's gonna be going through this for a while, because you know where this person is currently is in a space where they're gonna be struggling. It's gonna be difficult for this person in the future, and it's because of what they have to let go of. Okay, and they constantly thinking about this, and they still trying to maintain control. They still holding on for dear life with a bunch of other people who are toxic, but they know it's over. They know it's over. It's over. Okay, so just, yeah, with this Five of Pentacles. So with that said, someone's angry about you, They could be attacking a lie because they're angry about what I'm saying. Someone don't know how to keep their emotions in check. You know, this is a person who's struggling through that. And so they're in the energy they wanted you to be in. You're just not about to be in that energy. Okay, so keep doing the work on yourself and never allow someone who's weak take advantage of your mind. Okay, please grab hold to your mind, because it's a lot of magic going on at this time. And that rhymes. Yeah, it's a lot of magic going on where someone's feeling depleted from the magic that they're doing. It's a person's own father doing magic on a child. And this child is, you know, what I'm seeing is like someone's rejecting it. A lot of manipulation and mind games going on with children as well. You know, it's sad. It's real sad. There's a lot of sneaky behavior going on with a water sign as well. This water sign, he ain't gonna have no luck. You know, you not dealing with this person. Yeah, so they emotionally going through a lot mentally. And with this King of Pentacles is someone who's like, they don't know what to do. You know, they don't know what to do. They all in the reverse. So, well, this Emperor, he's just feeling very torn. You know, the Five of Pentacles, feeling very heartbroken. You know, all of this people's efforts, it just never paid off. I don't feel like someone gave a proper reading to these people. You know, there are a lot of high priestesses out here who are lying on their platform, and whoever these people went to, either they didn't listen to the high priestess, or they maybe someone did warn them and say, I wouldn't do that, because a warning at times it doesn't seem true. This is why when I tell people something, or if I warn people, I'll say it in a way to like, listen here, like, I know you want to do this, but listen to me. Listen to me. I'm telling you right here. I'm telling you now. This way, the way you're explaining it, it could get it into someone's head. That way, they can never be mad at you for telling the truth. So maybe someone's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Like, someone's warned me, like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And I went ahead and did it, and I was like, dang, I should have listened. Oh, yeah. Definitely doing that, Sarah. He's trifling. I wonder if they are considered the karma or punishment for even trying to attack someone protected with negative energy or magic. I wonder if they ever considered the karma. That's the thing. So because someone's so much aggressively in their ego, like, this is a person who wants what they want. They don't care about the outcome. Because when someone wants what they want, and I've been there before where I really wanted what I wanted, but when I got what I wanted, it never turned out to be what I wanted, because it all backfired on me. So with that said, somebody really wants what they want. When you really want what you want, nothing else would matter at that point. Everything else is out the door. Okay? So when you want what you want, you don't think about the consequences, even though there are hidden consequences that you're going to have to face eventually. And someone, they just, you know what I'm saying, like, the mindset that you could have to try to go after it, like, this is what I'm seeing here. Like, someone was not thinking at all. Someone's very much in their ego. This is a emperor in their ego with the king, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This Page of Pentacles in reverse is showing me that this person don't think before they act. Okay? Page of Pentacles in reverse is saying that someone is not they don't have grounded thinking. They don't take time out to think. You know, because you could look the part, but this person is not about that life. They thought they were. I mean, but again, what another thing is, there are people who can go through certain there are people who can go through what is it, certain there are people who can, like, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I wouldn't be able to get beat into submission. I wouldn't be able to get hazed or something like that. That's just something I'm not going through. Because you hit me, I'm going to hit you the fuck back. Okay? That's just what it is. You hit me, you going to get hit back. However, this person will be able to take it. Like someone will go to the top of the rainbow just to get what they want, which is this pinnacle here. But while they're doing it, they're still in this energy here where they're like, uh-oh, you know, in their mind, they know something ain't right, you know, but they ain't listening to that. That's all the way in back of them right now, because they not thinking. But their higher self is here. Their higher self is like, you got me in a out of alignment with where I'm supposed to be. You're forcing me into a energy that is not in alignment with where I want to take you. So now there's nothing I can do because I'm feeling stuck now. Because you got me out of alignment. And this person is just like, I want what I want. Period. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You know, but they're not thinking. They're not thinking. But now they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that, you know, for me, I just wouldn't be able to do. But some people, they could be the smartest people in the world, but make the most craziest decisions. Someone just don't know, like they not, they hearing a lesson and it makes them feel even lower, because it's just like, you know, you went around, someone tried to, someone, they're not gonna be happy. Someone did too much, okay? And they still doing too much. And it's just like, they're never gonna get what they desire because they're out of alignment with their spirit. You know, secretly they know this. They hurting. You know what I'm saying? Because the issue is, this is your spirit now. Your spirit is tangled up in a bunch of unnecessary energy that you should not be in. Your spirit is out of alignment with your higher self. Like, you've not even taken time to ask yourself, or been you're not even considerate to your higher self, or your, you know, God. You're not considerate. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? But you are collective. You know, you got to be in alignment with God. Someone's lost their whole soul doing something out of their ego. Make sure that you are, you know, because another thing is, people think, oh, well, my friends, I got people I can count on. So all your friends are out of alignment. All your friends are heartbroken. You know, so you feel like you got support, but it ain't what you really, this is keeping you stuck. Your friendships are keeping you stuck. Okay? They're keeping you stuck. You are stuck. You're not going nowhere in this energy here because you are out of alignment with yourself. It will never be good for you. It will never be, you will never be grounded. You will never be happy, but you're only entertaining your flesh, and your flesh is even tired. Your flesh is even tired. Your flesh is like, damn, like, are you ever gonna stop? Like, damn, like, you just keep doing stuff. You keep holding on to the past. You just, you know, you're effed up. You're really effed up. And it's all for money that you're not getting. Or maybe you did get it and it still didn't work out for you. You're not, someone's just not doing good. There is towers happening in this person's life. And someone could be very defeated because it's you know, to me, it's giving me that someone's just knowing that something is over. Okay? So with this Seven of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands is, what is this? someone being very sneaky, trying to figure out what to do now. This is a very manipulative man, and a king of swords in a reversal. You know, they're like moving out of, they don't even see clearly no more. All they care about is money. So we got you're protected from this person though. Your ancestors are showing up big time. You about to get justice from this air sign. Okay? So this air sign has caused a lot of confusion for you. What I'm seeing here is justice playing out for you. Yeah, and something coming to an end. Okay? So whatever, this person is trying to be intimate with you. And they trying to figure it out. But no, that's just not the case. Okay? Again, be careful of who you're being intimate with, guys. It's very serious out here. People out here they have diseases now. Okay? Diseases, terminal illnesses that you can't get rid of. STDs that will cause you to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful. It's not a joke anymore. Okay? It never was. Stop playing with your body and learn to tell people no when it comes to, you know, what people want from you. It is nobody's position to force you into situations that make you feel as if you done lost yourself in the end. Okay? Someone calling you out the blue talking about some, you know what I want. The answer is no. Okay? I don't care what you want. You ain't getting it from the collective. So they tried to call judgment on me, but I'm innocent, so that did not go well. Period. Amen. They never going to seek happiness because they're miserable. Assess are filling a void and empty and soulless. Yep. You are blessed, Pamela. I would never use my clairs for ill intent. Period, King. Me either. I don't hold on, I didn't read that. I don't know where, I don't go into the spiritual realm. Yeah. I am not doing nothing. I believe in God. Amen, Emma. Got some of it. He got some of it. Yep. Yes, call judgment and vengeance on these people all the time. Yes. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. You know, be careful who y'all being intimate with. It's very, very important. You got high priestess that are watching. These high priestess may not be connected to you, but they do have, let's see, what's this energy that they're giving the collective? Well, someone's blocked off from your energy. They recognize that they're struggling for the justice that you're going to be receiving in the future, okay? And someone could be feeling really left out in the cold. So someone's having difficulty understanding what you'll be going through in the future, okay? So we got this Tower card with the Empress. Clarify this, ancestors. Why is these cards like this? So these are people wanting to fight to be in your life, still holding on, still sad. Clarify the Empress. Yeah, you're walking away. You're walking away, and you made a very logical decision, which caused you to still be in your power. Okay? So another thing is that there are a lot of people who are obsessed in this energy. They could be nervous about what either I'm saying, or there could be some court battles, court issues that someone could be going through that are not liking. Someone's not liking these court someone's going through legal issues and they're not liking what the judge is saying. Anything else, ancestors? So this says ready to give, due to karma they are receiving. Yeah, so they're the fate of your life is in the hands of the Most High God. and God is guiding you and is with you, okay? So these people, it says, walk away before things get worse. This is a warning. Don't argue about this. So these are people knowing that they have to give up. They know they have to, okay? So it says, this ain't going to work at all. Take the L, okay? It's not working for you, okay? God is making your life even easier. You are loved and not alone, collective. Believe that, know that, okay? Chaos magic is being returned to the person who sent it. Collective and myself are protected. What else, ancestors? The ancestors showing up right now. Thank you, ancestors. This person is a user. They only want what they want. And you ain't giving they ain't giving SHIT to you, okay? They're bound by a sex demon that they want to be attached to you. And you're not, you're not dealing with that. You are highly protected, okay? You are highly protected being, a highly protected chosen being. And even though this person may want to do whatever to you, it's just not gonna happen, okay? It says you keep making the right decisions. You are high ranking. You keep making the right decisions. You're getting a higher ranking for making appropriate decisions when it comes to your life. It's very important to make sure that your spirit and your soul are all aligned with your higher self and with God. There are some people who are not in alignment. They've lost themselves completely. So make sure that you are doing the right thing, because someone's sleeping with a married man or a woman. This could be a professional. Someone sleeping with a professional. And they are watching you evolve while they're doing it. And it's nothing they can do about you evolving. So it's a person who thinks that they're getting the upper hand for sleeping with someone of maybe this is someone of high status or something like this. This is a teacher or somebody that someone's sleeping with. So it says you will have abundance and success, and they'll never add up to you, and they know it. Others hate it. So listen here, okay? That tells you enough, all right? So it says someone is reaching out or wanting to magic to pull you in, but it's trying to do magic to pull you in. Then we got, you are headed in the right direction. You are headed on the right path. Keep going. And let's see, last one. It says, I'm your ex-friend. I'm jealous of you. I want your life. Be my friend. This could be a family member or ex-friend. So it says this people, they plant murder plots, okay? So these are people who plant to end you, okay? Engaged in unhealthy practices of intimacy. I'm seeing here that you are in alignment and cannot be dealing with people like this. So the person who wants to come around is someone who wants to be intimate with you, but they are engaged in toxic sex practices. And you're protected. You guys are not in alignment. This person don't even know God. They have, let's say, and they don't have no other plans. And they have horrible addictions or something like that. Be careful of this person, because they want to come around and mess with you. And I was watching Tiffany Haddish. Well, I'm not going to say what she said, but she said something about women who are basically, well, I won't be too specific because I don't want to go into that. But anyway, with that said, like, be careful of who you being intimate with, because like she was saying something about your mouth being a portal or something like that. It's like your lower parts are a portal, and it's secretions that are involved in that situation, to where there's energy that can be that can cause you to, that's like energy that's being taken in. I can't explain. She's explained this so good. you know. But with that said, you could be carrying someone else's energy, because when you're intimate with that person, you are taking in energy that you should not be taking in, okay? So be careful, because you wondering why you looking like somebody. That's why she was like, you look, the reason why when you're married you start to look like your partner. And it's true to some extent. um thank God it's true to some extent. No, I'm just kidding. But um I have seen that before though, where people start looking alike when they be together for a long time. You think like, dang, is that your brother or your sister? You know, but they married, you know. But with that said, be careful who you being intimate with, because you don't want to take up their demonic practices, or you're wondering why you're sad, or you're in a very negative space mentally, and it's because you didn't took on someone else's energy. You know, someone's transmuted your beautiful spirit, your beautiful energy, and took all your energy, sucked you. This is a succubus spirit, and now you are in their energy. They didn't exchange energies with you. So be careful of who you're laying down with. Make sure the person that you're laying down with is someone who can give you the same energy that you have. Cause I'm telling you, if you're not in alignment with me, you're not about to lay down with me. I'm not about to get this good ass energy to anybody that, especially if you toxic. Like, no, baby. I'm gonna hold it off. I'll give it to a man that is worthy of my energy, and that's gonna be my husband, you know, because it will happen. I don't care how much spell work to do, baby. God said it's gonna happen. So anyway, with that said, we got the legal issues. Someone's going through legal issues. I know it's a chosen man out here. But anyway, it can't be all bad. It cannot be all bad out here for the collective. We're looking for chosen men and women. We don't want to embody or involve ourselves with occult beings or masons. We don't want that. Okay? So we're looking for, what's up, Unique? We're looking for aligned beings that are aligned with our energy, okay? So we gonna start, you know, we gotta ask God to call them in, bring them in. We need people that are strong enough to deal with the collective, like ourselves, because we cannot be, we're needing these children to be heterosexual. Not saying there's nothing wrong with the LGBT community. I'm not saying that. But we need more children out here that are a part of the that are heterosexual, you know, that are not going to be just okay, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish my kids were like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, there are kids who are being manipulated by their evil, wicked ass fathers, their parents, who who are telling these kids, like, if you tell, then da 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 da. If you tell, the parent can protect you. The parent who's righteous will be able to protect you. That way you won't be having issues, you know, to whoever this concerns. But we're needing more grounded children to be born in this nation, because these kids nowadays, they effed up. They real effed up. And someone's mad that I'm saying it. Someone's heartbroken that I'm saying it. But it is true. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the parent. You know, that's the problem, baby. You wrong. So we need chosen people to commune together. Like, we need to come together, the chosen beings. Because if we come together, we can build better families. okay? And these families can be grounded, and we can build a justice system where people will be more in alignment, you know, not doing, you know what I'm saying? It's stupid now. It's real stupid. You could say whatever you want to about me. I'm not, one thing I'm not is stupid. Okay, even though you want to say that, but I know myself. You know what I'm saying? Even when people want to, you know, say, "Oh, you don't know math, you don't know this." That's all you can say. That's all you can say. You have to do that shit because that separates the divine being, because honestly, it ain't even about that. What we should be learning is this shit here. So you can say whatever you want to say, but you're not on the level of a chosen being. Get there. And then come for the collective. Because no matter what you say, you're not gonna make me feel any way than who I am. Like when you know who you are, you can stand in your truth all the way. No one can make you feel any other way than how you feel. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? So with that said, someone's upset because you ruined, you just, you know, you are all for self. You came out as a fool. As my math teacher would say to my mother when my brother was acting a fool in school, he was a pretty fool, Miss Gurley. But anyway, someone was a fool, a pretty fool, a big fool, as my mom would say. And they're feeling ashamed of themselves. Because if you are a masculine man, like you look good, you're handsome, first off, you're smart, and highly educated, it would be even more of a turn on if you were a righteous man, a righteous being. That's so sexy. But you are unattractive with your highly over advanced sexual ass. You didn't experience everything about sex. It don't make no sense. It's like, baby, do you even have boundaries for yourself? Do you love yourself? Because you sitting here pointing out all my issues. You sitting here saying all this about me, but baby, that shit. That ain't shit compared to what you out here doing. You got huge secrets, enormous secrets. It don't make no sense. But you sexy. You got muscles. And you don't know how to be a faithful man. You're sitting here sleeping with another man. And you feel bad in the end. Like you're not even supposed to be bisexual. You're not supposed to be bisexual. Because really, you weren't that. But you only became that because of money and because of power. So you done lost your dignity and your integrity to gain power to be something that you really ain't. So now you gotta be that shit. And now you become immune to it. It's to the point where someone's pointing that shit out and you're like, you never even question it until now, because now you know you wrong. You know you wrong. And it's like surprising now. Because you know that you ain't supposed to be doing that. Now, not to the ones who really are. Like, if you really are, then that's your life. I have nothing, like, I will love anyone, whether black, white, pink, red, every culture I love. Even if you're in a part of the LGBT community, I love everybody, okay? And I'm not going to say I love everybody, but I have respect for anyone who's a part of any type of society. But I'm talking about if you were not born that way and you were sent out to be that way so that you can gain power and success, shame on you. You done lost all your dignity to be something that you really not. So when someone calls it out, you're embarrassed. Like if you're embarrassed of that, that tells me more about you than you know what I'm saying? That tells me that you really are ashamed of what you're doing. And it's sad that someone has to call it out, because you're around a bunch of people who are like you. So no one's able to say you wrong. So when someone says it, you mad. You mad now. Well, be mad. You just gonna be mad because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a heterosexual man. Okay, I'm not about to sit here and play around with you sleeping around with men on a hush hush. If you're doing it on a hush hush, it's telling me that something you're ashamed. You're ashamed of what you're doing, and you know you wrong. If you're sleeping with young children, and you have to do it on a shh, don't tell nobody, you know you wrong. If you're forcing children to go out there and be gay for pay, shh, you know you wrong. You know you wrong. If you're turning kids against their children, because if you're turning kids against their parents, or their parent who is of righteousness, so that they could be more with the parent who is unbalanced, who is a part of this sick ass society, you know you wrong. I don't give a care. You know you wrong, because you wrong. And it's just many people that are not gonna like what I'm saying, because people are in this energy. Their only objection is to objective is to come towards you to be intimate with you. It's a water sign man planning to be intimate with you, acting as if they want a fake ass relationship. You would not be over here. The answer is hell no. Don't you ever think that. I will see right through you. And many people can be mad at tarot, but in the end, there are many people who didn't have this spiritual, before spirituality. I would say before I knew about spirituality, I wasn't doing tarot, and I was played by men who pretend to be someone that they weren't. But now that you have this gift, there are people who are angry about it. That's my daughter. So her dad is in that nasty group too. That's crazy. Yeah, Masons. Brenda says, love you, a young lady. You are so on point. Oh, thank you, Brenda. King, word. Jamie, preach. Amen. That's two supposed to be married. Exactly. And that's why they say wait to marriage, because then it wouldn't be so many diseases flying out here. But when you're around a bunch of toxic people, no one is in their right mind. Everyone thinks that everything is okay. When someone starts to preach against it or talk against it, then there are people who looking at you like you're crazy. Oh, you're the new normal, or that's the new normal. The new normal was never normal in the first place. That was toxic. So yeah, someone's stressing out because it's just like someone got themselves in some deep shit, and they literally are stressing about being intimate with you. And someone's still trying to hold on. There's justice here where you get to walk away. Okay? So I'm praying that it happens more in the physical. I really want to feel it in the physical for the collective. We need it's just, please God, help us, help us. Yeah, someone, they lost it. This fire sign man, he's wanting to heal. He's looking at everything that he's gotten into and is trying to be better. Someone has to be better. You got to recognize the problem first. If you recognize the issue, then you could heal. But if you keep denying your trauma, your pain, heal. Someone needs to heal, Come back to yourself. Come back. because you done lost yourself. You too angry, you're too jealous, and it's causing you nothing but strife and pain. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to realize where you are at this time. It's time for you to let go of the past. It's time for you to come into yourself. Where are you currently? Balance your energy out. Play chess and checkers with your own game. I mean, with your own life. Because you're never being connected to the collective. You cause a lot of disappointment for the collective. You cause a lot of confusion, okay? Let it go. All right? So I do see that a lot of you are in this emperor or empress energy where there is changes that are going to be happening for you. You will be rising up. You are rising. And you will gain success, recognition. I'm seeing here that there's going to be a lot of happiness, okay? And people are just going to be mad that you're turning your back against these people, because it's nothing you can give these people no more. So there are people who could be saddened by you walking away. That's just what it is, okay? Because this is justice happening. Now, I don't know how it's going to happen in a world full of hate, a world full of crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. But no one's more powerful than the Most High. So if we got God, God will never put us in fear, okay? So never give up, because they're mad, and they're just going to be mad. And while they're mad, it's cool. They're going to try to cause issues. They cause issues with my floor, like in the back. It done lifted up. I don't know what these people done did. I don't know. Like the whole floor in my by my heater and my water heater, they came in here and they messed some shit up. But it's cool. This is what you gotta go through though. Okay? So this fire sign, it could be this clarify the death card. So this person wants a new beginning, a fresh start with their life. They messed up. They're wanting they're still trying not trying to let go of the past. But you're getting justice. Yeah, because it's just not working, okay? It's not going to be good for them. So you're going to be healing through it. Anything else, ancestors? Yeah, so while someone's fighting, they're going to be fighting with themselves. There's nothing you can do with these people. You're walking away. And while you're walking away, they're still holding on, but you're protected by the divine. There could be a child that's protected as well. That's healing from all the crazy shit that they've been through and gaining victory. And could be in this 5 of Swords energy here, where someone could be sad about what? You walking away. Yeah, and gaining happiness and fulfillment. All right. So, if it was a world where we can like split it in half and like have the chosen or the collective, those who want to better their lives, those who want peace in their life, be in this world over here, and then let these people do that or whatever they want to do over there, that would be even, that would be better. People that don't want to change their ways, they can be in that world over there. Everyone has their own world, what they really want to do. Instead of them effing with you, they could F with the people, I don't know. But I did a video, and it's called it's on TikTok. Let me see. No, I'm a post it in my community section. It's a really good video. Oh my god. I used the Nicki Minaj song Everybody. It was about a dream that I had with an alligator and seeing Music Soul Child at a at a concert, and me being very, I had to like be very quiet. Like I wanted to be happy, like yeah, yeah, sing it. And there was someone there doing just that, and I was, holding it all in because I felt as if I couldn't be myself. But anyway, with that said, it's just like people don't want you to be who you are. It's a really good video. Y'all gotta go watch it. And for the most part, it's saying that we are no longer dealing with people who are in a very negative energy. So with that alligator, I believe it represents you. Let me look it up because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I was saying something as to there was a wall that was built, and the alligator was on the other side of the land, and it was saying like, you stay on that side and we are going to be on our own side. So it's talking about hidden fears or dangers, repressed emotions. It's a very good video. Y'all got to go watch it. Aggression and confrontation. That's what it was about. A lot of hostility that was on the other side of that realm, or that brick building that alligator was on. Like, you didn't want to go on that side. You were removed from that side is what I'm seeing. So yeah, you got like a lot of happiness here coming for you. But I'm gonna post that video in my community section. Well, I'm gonna post a picture of it, and y'all go find it. It's a series. It's a very good one. I even sung on there. Okay. So we have King of Forces, Divine Physician, and the Light Bulb. So there are some of you who are going through a time where you're learning more about yourself, okay? You could be healing and becoming more in alignment with your higher self. God is clearing the way from things that you no longer understand, or things that God is clearing the way from things that no longer align with you. And it's because you got wisdom, willpower, and the mindset to get through what you have gone through. Okay. So we got the architect and balance. So balance is being restored. With a world full of chaos and craziness, I don't know how this is happening, but I believe so much in God. I'm gonna just put it in God's hands. With that said, God is setting the course for you, putting you on the right path when it comes to discovering your higher self, your inner self. Again, it's time to come back into balance with who you are. Okay? Who are you? Make sure that you are aligning yourself with the proper energy that you are supposed to be in. Stop fighting your spirit and allow your spirit to lead you, okay, into your divine purpose. All right? We're not fighting against, it's not about what is my purpose. You are in your purpose when you are not doing what you're not supposed to do. If you feel as if you are in a space or in relationships that make you feel uncomfortable, that's not your purpose. Meaning you need to release people that don't serve you. Okay? So we're tapping more into our higher self, becoming more chiseling down. And I got a video speaking of I was talking about the womb. And I played the song Anku Ja Seneb, and I believe it's guys, excuse my memory, but I want to tell you what it means. It's it is a Kemetic word. It's talking about good health, prosperity. I think it's like long lasting, a long lasting life, or a good life. But I spoke on it in the video. I'm gonna rewatch it. Anyone know what it means? Oh yeah, health, well-being, and to be sound. Okay, so yeah, light and health, enlightened well-being. Okay, so I did a reading on this because I was into learning about comedics and Mayat and all of that, and I spoke a lot on the womb, and have some messages out of the Sacred Womb book by Queen Afua. And you know that video is going to help you too. And it also speaks on this card in particular, and I'll read it to you because this is a very good card. I like this card here. So it says, this card shows that it's time for you to do the most important, possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already, and you made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, which is Archangel Uriel, whose name means the fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations. And this archangel will give you self-understanding, transformation, guidance. Also, will be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom your Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. So yeah, spirit is wanting you to have initiation, to gain initiation in your spirit, okay? Where you're needing to be leveled up higher, taking on more challenges when it comes to the struggle, the things that we struggle through in our flesh, okay? So it's time to take on those challenges. And with divine medicine is speaking of healing and what you may need to heal on. We all have something. No one's perfect here. I'm not perfect. Y'all see me. Y'all be talking about me like a dog. Well, some, not y'all, but others. They talk about me. People have a lot to say about me. And it's cool, you know. People they don't want you to do well. It's just what it is, okay? Because they knew if you had that opportunity you know that you will be out of reach for these people, and people don't like that. Okay, so they're this king of forces. Let's clarify this person before we get out of here. God, what's this about? So it's a king. This a no. We got the hangman. Clarify this. The Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. So this could be you, collective, who could be gaining victory. You're very confident at this time, and you've taken on a lot of challenges, which elevates you into a very abundant period in your life, okay? So you could be taking on challenges. What else? So we got this moon card here. Clarify this, ancestors. Also, there is a cycle that's ending with a group of people that could be feeling real hurt. So someone wants to be a part of your happiness. These are people who you blocked out. Clarify the energy. Let me change. One moment, guys. So these, clarify this, Queen of Wands. This is someone who wants to be around you. This is a person that's offering you. These are people that you close out a cycle on. God is protecting you from. So, yeah, these are people who want to come towards you. Oh, okay, they may need healing or something. So we got the physicians. Yeah, so someone's needing healing. Someone's wanting to... It's giving me an energy of someone saying, how did you do that? Yeah, so we got this Five of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. Someone's you walking away from. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're walking away. So this water sign and this disgruntled fire sign man in the reverse is dealing with a water sign woman. She walking away. She may have a child with this person. He in a negative energy. The child may not know what to do. And with this temperance, I feel like it'll be better though with her walking away. So yeah, she's gaining passion, and the Ace of Cups tried to come out in reverse. So if that's the case, something made her feel very miserable in a situation she didn't want to be in. And so secretly, she could be glad to be walking away from something that doesn't serve her. And yeah, this is the lost treasure. So you are the lost treasure because someone is not able to come towards you anymore. So overall, I'm just seeing here that there are changes that are happening in your life, which causes you to be able to master yourself even better now, okay? So God is clearing the way, and it's due to the wisdom, the willpower, and the mindset that you do have, where balance is being restored. And with this architect energy is you mastering yourself even more. So this is the keys. So at a mundane level, you would find yourself involved in a building project, or renovating or redecorating your home or workplace. Most important, the card shows that it is time for you to step into a position of power. In order to do that, you must recognize your talents and your strengths, as well as your authority to take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilizes your skills perfectly. Feel the command you have over the great scope of this situation, and take charge. So God could be elevating you spiritually. Okay, so it's good changes. Okay, that are going to be happening for a lot of you. And it's because of your the knowledge that you have. Okay, so the goal is to stay on course. Okay, because you've been initiated. We got Archangel Michael here. Archangel Michael don't play about you. Okay, I don't care if you listen. You could be somebody who could be um maybe you never, because I'm trying to figure out what the I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But obviously, obviously God, listen. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Because it could have been me outdoors with no food and no clothes, all left alone without a friend. Just another number with a tragic end. But it didn't seem fit to let none of them things be. And that's Sunday. And I thank you, Father, for keep on blessing me. And I want to say thank you, God, for all you done for us. All right. Period. Thank you, God. Because I'm like, how did we escape the wicked witch of the West? It ain't nothing but God. But God. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God. Now we still got more to do. It's still things to do out here. We still got stuff to do. We still got work to do. Because they ain't stopping. But we telling on everybody. God is so good. Remember, it's always good to be humble. Humble yourself, okay? We all gonna be humble, because it could have been us any day. It could still be you any day. You just never know. So please humble yourself and remember the love of God. Remember to have that love of God for other people. You know what I'm saying? Even your ops. Because again, the only reason why your ops are your ops is because they don't understand. They don't understand. There's a lot of people who don't understand. And if you don't understand, that means that you either are struggling with things that with vices that you have going on in your life, because you're intertwined in a lot of negativity. Your soul is tied up into a lot of confusion that you've not spoken over. There are things that you are tied to that causes you to feel stuck. So you got to start looking at yourself and figuring out and try to, figure out what is this problem? Because you can go to school every day, right? I mean, I don't mind learning. I don't. But I feel this is more important. This here is more important for children, for the collective, for everybody. Everybody needs this, because there are a lot of people that are stuck. So, it don't matter what you say, Greg. But at the end, you messed up. You're messed up. And I understand, like, you that person that I'm talking about right now. So with you being that person, I'm gonna have empathy for you. I'm not even gonna block you no more. I'm gonna let you speak your do you, because you're one of them people that I'm talking about that are stuck, and you need help. So with that, we got to have empathy for people like you and for others, you know. So with that said, you got to have empathy for these people because they are stuck. But thank God for Archangel Michael, who is protecting you from these people who have mental health issues. Okay? So, you know, I don't know like what God is doing, but at this point, where I am now is allowing things to happen, you know? Whatever happens, happens. And again, it is what it is because it's nothing that I've controlled so far. Thus far, I've not controlled anything but my mental, my mental clear my mind, you know. That's the only thing God wants you to take control of, is making sure that you stay balanced while God handles the rest. So with that said, while God handles other parts of the things that you cannot handle, you focusing on you is what's more important than anything. So this is your purpose at this time. Your purpose is defeating the enemy by making sure that you're staying sane, that you're grounded in your mind, because the power always came from the mind. Meaning, don't go back and forth with people. It wouldn't even make sense to. You know, I'm sitting here arguing with a man, like, I know I'm wrong, like, deep down inside, but he was getting on my nerve. And my kid's like, Mom, no, just get in the car. I'm like, no, I want to give this man a hug. You know, I don't even know how to argue no more. I'm just like, sir, can I give you a hug? He like, get the F away from me. Like, them type of people, they be wanting to be mad at you. They be wanting to be mad at you. So it's just like, you know what? Let me get my ass back in the car because you just want to be mad. You just want to be mad. So I'm going to let you be mad and I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go somewhere else like my damn kids told me to, because it just don't make sense. You know, why am I sitting here arguing with someone who wants to be mad? It don't make sense. It's like arguing with someone who don't like you, trying to convince them to like you. You cannot argue with someone who don't like you. That's stupid. I'm not about to sit here and beg you to see things my way. I'm going to just go where I'm wanted, go where I'm needed, go where I'm loved. So with that said, don't sit here arguing with people that really ain't liking you like that. They really got beef with you. Like, someone don't know you and has all this anger. I would be the one to want to find out, like, okay, why are you so angry? Or well, why do you want to give me a hug? You know, I start laughing like, sure, I'll give you a hug. What's the problem? You know, but this man was like, the fuck? He was like a gorilla. You know, he was real mad, beating his chest. I'm like, okay, dang, I'm a little lady. I'm a little lady. I'm little. And this man is arguing with a grown ass little woman. And I'm like, sir, what is the problem? I'm like, my kids say, Mom, get in the car. Okay, I'll get in the car. But he wanted to be mad like that. It's just some people, that's why it's important to just walk away. Because some people, they be banking on that. They're like, yes. They're in a very aggressive environment where they have nothing to do but to go back and forth. Like, people be waiting on it. The best thing to do is to let them be mad, get your ass in the car and go. You know what I'm saying? I was watching a video on Instagram, and this girl, she was smiling, arguing. I'm thinking she's joking. I'm thinking it's funny. Well, not thinking it's funny, but I'm like, okay, well, she about to leave. They're about to joke it off or whatever. No, this girl didn't do that. She went and started pushing the shelves over, knocking things over. And I'm like, dang, like, she didn't seem that mad. See, it's some people who want to be mad like that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people you run from. You're like, okay, well, let them be mad. You know, because why go back and forth with someone who wants to be mad? Like, you really want to just be mad. You really just want to be jealous. You really want to be angry. You really want to be envious. You just want to be. So I'm gonna let you do you, because why would I engage? Why would the collective engage in that type of negative energy? Let them, okay? Let them. So yeah, do not go back and forth with these people, because they are not in alignment with they messed up. Anything else, ancestors? So we got mending in a reversal, and then we got fate, building blocks. Anything else? Observer. So yeah, spirit is wanting you to be the observer. You're in your peace, okay? This is the truth. Some people don't like it, but it is what it is. So mending is number 52. Okay. So it's a protection message. So it says heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Out of grief, stripes strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our what's this? Separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the word as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in a moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. So Spirit is wanting those who feel as if they've lost you, because we do have lost treasure here. There are some who feels that they lost a treasure. What Spirit is letting you know is like, you were the treasure all along. Maybe you don't feel like that at this time because you don't know your worth. But you are the treasure, and you have to realize that. So with that said, God is calling you back, because God has to break you in order to make you, or to build you up. And some are having issues with releasing. People, they don't know how to surrender. They don't know how to let go, because they always feel it's something more, and it's not more. It's someone having to understand that there's been an evolvement that others are a part of at this time. And there are people that just don't know how to let go. So they're having to learn on their own. You know, God has to step in now. So yeah, this is definitely a loss. Mending is in reverse. I've never got mending in a reversal, because it's usually is a reconciliation card, but it's no reconciliation. You know, someone wants closure, but it's no closure. It is what it is, right? So we have fates. So it says fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over, and this is one of them. This mending here that someone wants to do is no more mending. The cycle is closed. So it says the conditions brought on by evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by Spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this life. It may, in this lifetime, it may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred. And again, I don't understand. We don't. You know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I know I don't. But what it's saying is, why understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in serenity prayer, okay? So Spirit is asking that you take on the mystery, okay? It's like a puzzle piece, and we're slowly but surely putting these pieces together. I thought court was over. I was going through court when I was going through my mother's situation when my mom passed, trying to help her get her home, like get justice in the spiritual. Uh, I would say it was like more so spiritual for me, so that my mom wouldn't be taken advantage of. I was fighting for her with that, and I won that case. Then I had to go through this whole child support situation, which I wish I never did. But anyway, with that said, I won that case. Now, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to, when is this all gonna stop? But after that, then this comes. Where this person was gaining all, like going up these stairs, stepping up the stairs to get all this power to try to control a sister. And I'm like, dang, like, didn't you kick me out? You know what I'm saying? But with that said, the whole time someone was plotting on you, banking on you. So all these years, you've been, like, I was caught in a bunch of confusion for years. And I'm like, okay, well, after this situation, maybe this will cease, and, things will get better. And it's like one thing after another, one thing after another. And you're living through it. So these are like pieces to the puzzle. I'm ready to recover now because I feel like I've done a lot. I feel like the collective has been through a lot. I don't know what God is doing. But with that said, I heard Coach Stormy saying, like, she about to go on vacation. She's about to go on vacation with her boo, have fun. And so for me, there's a lot of people who are doing very well in their life. They're succeeding, they're successful. And there are others like myself who are going through things like this. So maybe it's in the cards. This is just in the cards at this time. I don't know. Everyone has their own journey. People are doing what they do. Everybody, has their own life, and this is just in the cards for you or something like that. I don't know. But shoot, I want to go on vacation. I want to go on vacation too. With my boo. No, I'm just serious. But seriously, I want to have fun too. I'm ready to flew out. I want to be flued out. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to have fun too. I feel like the collective has been through enough. Like, we need to, have fun too. Like, why we can't have fun? So I don't want to be alone. Who wants to be alone all the time? Anyway, with that said, there is balance taking place. And God is going to get you into where you need to be. So we got observer, that's number 49. Let's see. So we got perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. These are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. So now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Okay? So, that's just, being more of an observer in your environment, okay? Anything else, God? Oh yeah, we're gonna do a message from the Most High, and then we're gonna be done. Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, please give the collective last messages regarding this message that we that that we just did. Can you give us a message, please? What else do we need to know? Wait, let me take this out. I want to make sure that okay. What you want us to know, God, right now? All right, so it says, I want to read this. Forget it. Okay, so it says, now it's the 6th hour until the 9th hour. There was darkness over all the land. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, say, Eli, Eli, lama, sabachthani, that is, my God, why have you forsaken me? Some of those who stood there when they heard that said, this man is calling for Elijah. Immediately one of them ran and took sponge, filled it with sour wine, and put it on a reed and offered it to him to drink. The rest said, let him alone. Let us see Elijah will come to save him. And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and yelled up his spirit. Then behold, the veil of the temple was torn into two from top to bottom, and the earth quaked, and the rocks were split, and the graves were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised. And coming out of the graves after his resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many. So when the centurion and those with him who were guarding Jesus saw the earthquake and the things that had happened, they feared greatly, saying, truly this was the Son of God. And many women who followed Jesus from Galilee, ministering to him, were there looking from afar, among whom were Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James and Jose, and others of Zebedee's sons. So it says, now when evening had come, there came the rich man from Arimathea, named Joseph, who himself had also become disciples of Jesus. This man went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be given to him. When Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his new womb, which he had wait, which he had hewn out of the rock. And he rolled a larger stone against the door of the tomb and departed. And Mary Magdalene was there, and Mary sitting opposite of the tomb. So it says, on the next day, which followed the day of preparation, the chief priests and Pharisees, Pharisees gathered together to Pilate, saying, Sir, we remember while he was still alive how that deceiver said, after 3 days I will rise. Therefore command that the tomb be made secure under the 3rd day, lest his disciples come by night and steal him away, and say to the people, he has risen from the dead. So the last deception will be worse than the first. Pilate said to them, you have a guard, go your way, make it secure, as you know now. So they went and made the tomb secure, sealing the stone and setting the guard. Now after the Sabbath, as the first day of the week began, to Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to see the tomb, and behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat on it. His countenance was like lightning, and his clothing as white snow. And the guards shook for fear of him and became the dead men. But the angel answered and said to the women, do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come see the place where the Lord lay, and go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead. And indeed he is going before you in Galilee. There will there you will see him. Behold, I have told you. So they went out quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to bring his disciples words. So it says, and as they went to tell his disciples, behold, Jesus met them, saying, rejoice. So they came and held him by the feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said, do not be afraid. Go and tell my brethren to go to Galilee, and there they will see me. Baby. Ha! So, ooh. So basically, guys, I wish I was a preacher because I want to give it to you so good. I wish I could tell you so good. But what I'm seeing here is that as much as your enemies would try to beat you down, baby, your enemies would try to cause you so much pain, so much harm. They gonna do whatever they can, but God is gonna raise you up. God is going to heal you and raise you up and get you out of the most detrimental situations you have ever been in your life. No matter how hard you may feel it is currently, know that God is going to rise you up among many. This is Jesus who they crucified. You know what I'm saying? They talked about you, smeared your name. Baby, do I need to listen? Do I need to run around here get the Holy Ghost dance? They did everything to you, and you still rose from the dead. You hear me? God is going to raise you up amongst many, where people are going to be worshiping at your feet. Well, I won't say that. Where people are going to be worshiping God, because you are the living proof that God is almighty, all magnificent. Okay? Hallelujah. Praise the Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, or Jesus, however you want to say it, because it don't matter what your enemies do. They sealed the tomb, and Jesus was raised from the dead. Hallelujah. Then Jesus said to them, do not be afraid. Go and tell my brethren. Go tell my brethren that I'm here, that I escaped from the dead, that I was risen from the dead. They talked about Jesus Christ. Who are we people? Who are we people going to hate you until the day you are in your grave? But you are right. God will change your path at the right time. Period. Maisha. Hallelujah, Taha. Yes, Cardi. Yes. King Grizzly. Check that out. Wait, I'ma check that out. Thank you. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So it says, go tell my brethren to go to Galilee, and there they will see me. You are living proof that God is real, baby. Okay? The soldiers are bribed. Now while they were going, behold, some of the guard came into the city and reported to the chief priests all the things that had happened. You got people out here that are looking at you with their eyes wide open. Oh my God. how to, what, who, when, where, what, how, and how, why did this happen? Because I know what we did. I know how it did it. I know everything that happened. Ha! I'm like a pastor. Woo. So you know everything that happened. Ha. And well, they know. They see you as living proof. You are a living testimony that God is really God, okay? These are people that are going to be kneeling to God's feet. They're going to be kneeling at the altar. They're going to be kneeling in their home. They're going to be kneeling on the street, okay? They're going to be laying prostrate because they know that God is real, because God is living through you. You are living proof. I got to go tell everybody what's going on, because this don't make no sense. How is this happening? What happened? I just cannot fathom the thought, because I know what we into. I know what we do. I know how powerful we get down. And what the things that we use, the magic that we use, I know what we do. This cannot be right. What is going on? What happened? Baby, you know what happened. You are the living proof that God is real. Okay? People looking at you like, now while they were going, behold, some of the guard came into the city and reported to chief priests all the things that had happened. They telling everybody. Everybody, go watch that video. It's a very good video. When they had assembled with the elders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers, saying, tell them his disciples came at night and stole him away while we slept. And if this comes to the governor's ears, we will appease him and make you secure. So they took the money and did as they were instructed. And this saying commonly reported among the Jews until this day. So the disciples, wait, let me see. I don't understand that part. Oh, okay. So they're making up a lie. They want to make up a lie and say something other than what really happened. Because they don't want it to be known that really God exists. So they done paid soldiers to lie and say the total opposite of what really happened. Okay? So tell him his disciples came at night and stole him away while we slept. And if this comes to the governor's ear, we will appease him and make you secure. So meaning that if they go to the governor and lie and say something other than what the governor would be nervous to hear, then it would appease the governor even more to know that, yeah, he didn't escape on his own. We helped him. We got him out of there. So they want to lie to the governor, because if the governor knows that God is real, you know, it's just never, someone doesn't want the governor to know how powerful God is, or doesn't want, you get what I'm saying. Okay? So they took the money and did as they were instructed. And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day. So this is why there are a bunch of rumors happening. And it's because people are lying about how Jesus was set free out of the tomb. They don't want to believe. They don't want to believe the truth about what happened to Jesus. They want to believe a bald-faced lie. So the Great Commission, then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee to the mountain which Jesus had appointed for them. When they saw him, they worshiped him, but some doubted. Because everybody's sitting here lying on you, collective. No one wants to know that God is real. People want to believe, they don't want to believe that, okay? They don't want to believe that you are actually someone who's very divine. They rather believe something totally opposite than what is the truth. They don't want you, nah, not her, not him. Like, nah, we ain't about to sit here because we done smeared this person's name. Everybody believes the total opposite of what should really be told about you. So people calling you a hoe and you really not a hoe. You really not a thief. You really not a molester. You really not these things that they done said that you were. They really want to sit here and lie on a sister and a brother. But really they know the truth. And so there are people who are doubting it because there are still people lying on you. Okay? So it says, some doubted. So it says, and Jesus came and spoke to them saying, all authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. So this is the Most High speaking through the Message, basically saying that he has the authority. So all authority has been given to me. So God has the authority. God is the one in control. God is the one who has the power. And even though many people don't believe it, it's because they are still stuck or in their karmic ways. You know, they don't want to believe it. So it says, go therefore and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the Father, Son, and in the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. So meaning you follow the Most High. God has sent you out to give divine messages led by God. The one who is who is in authority. These people don't really believe that you were sent out to be the one who will tell others about the power of God and how God moves through people's lives. God is wanting others to observe you. You have been put on display. You've been put on display for others to see the truth in the living God that is living within you. Teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. Meaning you follow God's orders. God has commanded you to do this because God trusts you with it. God is giving you the fort. Okay? You are the chosen one, Enzo. You chosen. All of y'all. So it says, I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always. Meaning don't fear. How powerful is that to know that you have nothing to fear when God is for you? Who can be against you? How do you be afraid of a person that bleeds just like you when you have a omnipotent spirit of God that is over you, collective? How does that feel? It's a beautiful feeling, right? Feel like you can do anything. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen. With that said, guys, I'm out of here. Know that God is over the collective. We are powerful beings because of God. You are living proof that God is really God. And as much as people want to lie, baby, there will never be able to amount to the truth that God is showing through you. With that said, guys, have a wonderful day. You are the you know what. Can I say the shit? You are. And you better know that. Because if God is for you, who will be against you? Oh, God. I don't know what to do. I was so happy. Like, this message here, I was like, oh, God, why are you giving me this scripture here? But you know what? It all came together because God is everything. But, guys, I'm going to get off of here because I'm about to do don't let me get up and run. But, before we do that, let's do an altar call. We're going to do an altar call. Anybody want to change their wicked ways? Come on down the altar. Come on in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on down the altar. See? Look at Satan. Hold on. Let me start it over. Come on down the altar. Come on. Come on. Come on down the altar. And let's heal together. We're going to do this healing because it's very important to heal thyself. Because you are everything you need. You are everything you needed in the first place. So come on down. Let's walk down this altar. And we're going to heal for real. Our spirit, our soul. We're going to get aligned with the soul and our higher self. And we're going to have a beautiful mind. Beautiful thoughts that will help us to be more grounded in our ways and our actions in this life. Talk to y'all later. I love y'all and thank y'all for watching. I'll come back again later. Mwah. Peace. Peace, y'all.